Welcome back to Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been
I just want to say, I want you to count how many times he says that for the rest of the game. He says that in every single opening thing, like, from here to the end of the DLCs.
Yeah, we really gotta make sure that we know that we're in a horror story that's coming true.
Absolutely.
Oh, the clicker, huh? That sounds stupid.
It's almost like that's the name of this episode of Alan
Whoops.
Wake.
What did we say it was last time? Soy ice cream or something stupid?
Something like that. I think I forgot what it was, actually.
Moose Fest. Oh, nice to see you, fellow Pacific Northwesterner. Isn't it great to be able to wear fishing vests year-round?
It makes me wonder what Moose Fest is like. If Deer Fest is this fucking crazy with people shooting each other and getting kidnapped.
Well, what is a moose? But two deer duct taped together.
I thought you were gonna say two deer wearing a trench coat.
Oh, they can't wear a trench coat. They got no arms.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Lady, get out of my bedroom. I am really hungover from Lakewater moonshine.
Right, exactly. The writer needs his beauty sleep. He's got a hell of a hangover.
The writer needs to sleep off this fucking metalhead hooch.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth.
Me too, Barry.
Oh,
I think your
Barry.
tongue just took a crap in my mouth.
this is not good.
I was gonna say, maybe Barry should be the writer. He has quite a way with words.
He sure seems like the Mickey Spillane type.
I am never drinking again.
Yeah, right.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
Gone mad with the night. Didn't you pay attention to the lyrics?
That's right. That's how you reshape destiny.
Yeah, exactly.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well,
Oh, what did you think? Do you have any notes? Do you have any constructive criticism? Just pretend I'm not here. Death of the
I
author.
know. Just be honest.
Yeah, just,
How
just
great
be
did you
honest.
think it was?
I mean, do you think it was excellent? I should just publish it now, right?
Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
well, we all want things.
Yeah, and I want to talk to a male sheriff, but we can't always go. My headcanon is that Nightingale is a sexist.
Oh no!
I'm having a. Whoa, those were some spooky anime eyes.
I know, what happened to his eyeballs?
Lady, are you stupid? It's
He
a
went
trick.
ooh-goo.
It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Are you?
Agent
I shot
Nightingale,
Stucky.
your
I
opinion
mean,
would
thank
matter
you.
more if you were
Yeah,
sober
right,
and if I
like,
actually
yeah, why
believed
is
you were
she
here on official
trusting him
business.
with this, though?
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King.
Oh,
Ah,
you've
he
made
said
a,
it!
Place is
you've
The
made
highest
a
compliment.
mistake. Your number is up, Nightingale. That was the one that you don't want to say.
Oh, Nightingale!
Oh my god.
Wow, that guy sure sucked.
We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
No, he got sucked, actually.
Oh, lucky boy. Oh, better pick
Those-
up your manuscript pages.
Those FBI guys, they do a lot of weird stuff while they're undercover.
Hey man, it's all for the case.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated.
He
had
wussed-
seen this
he
moment
wussed out.
before, read it in the page.
Yeah,
was
he had an
transfixed by the
existential
déjà vu
problem.
and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Was the existential problem perhaps his existence being compromised by the dark presence dragging him into the night?
I think that there was an awful lot to unpack in this situation, and Nightingale's probably gonna need a week off just to think about it.
He might need some paid vacation, yeah. You know, those FBI agents, they get pretty extended vacation time for the work they have to do.
Oh, I should think so. Maybe you could catch up on his reading. What do you think Nightingale's favorite author is?
Here are your things. Wake, what do I
Now,
need to know?
it would be smart for me to say Alan Wake, but something tells me that that's not the case anymore.
You know, wouldn't it make sense, though, that the reason he hates Alan Wake so much is that he made the mistake of meeting his hero, and his hero turned out to be a douche?
Let's get back to our friend Barry, yes.
Just
We
gonna
get to
raid
pal
these
around
government
with
shotguns.
Barry!
Yay! I wonder if we should give Barry a gun.
No, it's fine. He's got that jacket to protect him.
Need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once.
Barry, hold this thermos. It'll protect you. It's called the sipper. My mom told me that when things got too scary, I just had to take a sip from this thermos, the sipper.
Maybe that's where Alan's obsession with coffee came from.
Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the
He was fed too much coffee as a child.
He related to
Yeah.
That's why he's got ulcers.
Hey, is this like a secret?
Oh my god!
Can you do this?
Pat Maine. Like, Maine, the Stephen King reference. Fuck!
Whoa.
Oh my
All
god,
of his
wait, no,
stories-
that's not...
Thanks,
Wait!
Taylor. I owe you one.
Holy
Okay,
shit!
Let's go, Wake. Through the back.
Wow!
I think you just had an epiphany.
How has that never occurred to me until now? I recorded this game 2 years ago! Holy shit!
Pat Maine.
Whoa.
Oh hell. Whatever
Video
you
games are
get,
great,
let's
man.
open the gate controls.
Yeah,
We
I
can't reach
mean,
the gate's control box
oh.
from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
hey, there's something off about that transformer box.
You stay here in the light and cover
What do you
the
mean?
sheriff,
Is it
okay?
the fact that it's coated in black goop?
I think that might have something to do with it.
So, you don't find out much of Nightingale's story in the game. Nightingale is gone now. He has been stolen by the Dark Presence, of course. But,
Yeah.
the Alan Wake files reveals quite a bit more about Nightingale's backstory. There's a little bit more about him to be found in the manuscript pages, but not all that much. Is that the Deer Fest float?
Yeah, that's the deer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, the reason Nightingale is hunting Alan Wake, which for some reason the game never actually tells you. I have no idea why they don't tell you that. Like, they don't even let you infer it, but, they just don't give you enough information. The reason Nightingale is looking for Alan Wake is because he discovered some manuscript pages from Mr. Wake from Departure that detailed, the events of Nightingale, like, losing his partner, or something like that, his FBI buddy, and, he was perhaps a little bit concerned about how someone had written an autobiographical recount of, his incredibly personal tragic tale that drove him to alcoholism. And so he grew obsessed with Alan Wake and finding him.
I suppose that makes sense. I'm okay with that.
You know what? I wish that the game had at least tried to explain his motivations in the game, because it's really weird that you have to, like, look towards the, outside the game materials to get his full backstory. But, we'll get a little bit more Nightingale lore later, but it is very strange.
Oh, the lore. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, from what I remember of the game, there's not really a,
Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. Night Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show.
Well, you're wrong.
Get weird at times. Never this weird though.
Can this town get weird?
The damaged control box.
What am I, an
well,
electrician?
we're about to
Hold
find
on.
out.
Oh shit! Alan Wake is loose on the streets of Bright Falls.
Good job, Wake. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall.
There's sure a lot of people who could be taken by the darkness here.
There sure are. Like the entire population of the town, and how it may very well soon turn against us.
Absolutely. I sure hope we don't end up having to fight that deer float.
Yeah, hypothetically speaking, that certainly would be a bad thing if that happened.
Yeah.
Oh no! So, the nightlife in Bright Springs, perhaps a little bit ornery.
It's sure an awful lot of running around slightly hunched over and throwing hatchets at people.
Yeah, it's like a gathering of the Juggalos all over again.
Whoa!
Hey-o!
That's not bad, actually.
So hey, this is kind of cool. We're palling around with Sheriff Breaker. He's got a shotgun.
Yeah, and you got a shotgun. You're like shotgun twins.
Exactly. Yup. We are dressed like a hobo with a shotgun.
Oh man.
Speaking
you got
of
a
which,
one-way ticket to hell. And you're right.
Yeah, yup.
Shotgun. Oh no! My prophecy. Oh, it's fine. Bye.
It's fine. The thing about the Deer Fest float is that it makes very wide turns, so it can't quite. It's kind of stuck over there.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing a 60-point turn.
Yup.
Okay.
It's just like that thing in Austin Powers.
That's right. Or like me in a narrow parking lot.
Oh. Wow.
I mean, sometimes, right? You don't want to bump into anybody with your Deer Fest float. Where are you at, little friend? Did the darkness give up and just decide to walk?
I mean, sometimes they scamper, sometimes they take their sweet time.
Hello. Hi, sweetie.
So yeah, the Deer Fest
Over here,
float.
Wake. The chopper's in the other direction.
No, I got something to take care of.
I came here for Deer Fest, and damn it, I'm gonna enjoy it.
That deer might have had a thermos or a manuscript page.
you would have thought that. That's why I went over there, is because I was like, maybe the deer's got a manuscript for me. But no, the deer, in fact, has nothing for Alan Wake.
Are you sure we got time for this, Wake? We always got time for coffee.
You know, you're staying up all night, fighting the darkness. You gotta have enough coffee to keep yourself awake.
Can't have too much, because then you'll need a bathroom break.
I mean, that's true, yeah. Well, I imagine that Alan Wake is constantly wearing one of those funnels that you have where it just, like, feeds down your leg. So, like, Alan Wake is just constantly dribbling behind him.
He's got one of those, his shotgun is like one of those false golf clubs that is actually a toilet that you can pee into.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen those. They're so stupid.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta pee, but you can't go... Sometimes you want the heady thrill of pissing in public, okay?
It's true. It is a very heady thrill, too. As someone who frequently pisses in public.
Yeah, it's kind of a hobby of mine.
Alan, please, play my favorite song.
For example,
Coconut. Number 6 on the jukebox.
Oh, I put
happened to me
the
after I
lime
arrived.
in the
During this week, you
coconut,
can't remember?
and...
Oh, I remember now.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Coconuts of the Elder Gods. Yeah!
This is cute. This is a cute little dance that you were doing.
Yeah! I appreciate that they let you do that again. I like that this game has, like, just the right amount of self-awareness like that, where it's like, I don't know, just give them an achievement. Let them play Coconut again. Why not?
Of course. I like an achievement that that rewards you for thinking outside the box.
Yeah, it's like how in the Max Payne games, when Max is in an elevator and it's playing elevator music, like you can shoot the speaker and the music will stop and Max will be like, "Thank you." It's really good.
That's not bad. He's such a curmudgeon.
What a curmudgeon, that Max. Oh no, a spooky
Whoa!
man.
Surprise!
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
It's me! I was... Oh.
Alan Wake with his commentary on New Yorkers and their ability to throw hatchets.
Good God. Honestly, he's just so callous. He's like, yeah, I killed that guy. Like, that guy's dead now. His wife and kids now no longer have a husband and father. But, man.
We have discussed this. It's just like Max said at the beginning of the game, right? Like,
right.
They can't be saved. It's too late for them. And I guess Alan really just took that to heart.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, there's no sense of regret that these people are, you know, essentially animated corpses stuffed with darkness.
Right, that they once were people.
Sure, yeah. Instead, he's just like, huh, wow, New Yorkers, huh? What a bunch of pricks.
He's taking this really well, it's the thing.
He is. He definitely has a fairly sanguine outlook.
Maybe Barry was right, and being a cynic, maybe being a cynic was the secret.
You know, that's true. That's a healthy attitude to take. You know, it's like, sure, these people, you know, functionally no longer exist as alive people, but hey, anything that reduces the number of fucking humans in the world, I suppose, would be okay.
Jeez, Alan Wake, calm down.
It's that there's a reason that I was voted Time Magazine's edgiest LP of 2016.
So, Sheriff Raker is demonstrating very well one of the mechanics of Alan Wake that I actually have not shown off so far, which is that if you shoot a Taken while they still have their darkness shield or whatever, it'll make pretty blue sparks, and they'll be like knocked over.
Which ain't bad. She's also demonstrating that she has all the shotgun shells in the universe.
She does. She refuses to lend any of that ammo to me, by the way, as I get bebopped around.
Oh yeah, she's got her Solid Snake Infinite bandana.
Exactly. Yeah. She's got her infinite sheriff's coat.
That's right. Do you know what I really like? At some point, they were transporting a giant lumberjack in the back of a van.
Yeah, like what? Was that guy just like hanging out in there? Like, was he like in a smoke break and then they left him inside?
They keep him chained up. They call him Big Zeke, and they got to keep him chained up and muffled inside of a van. And if they find a really intractable tree, then they're like, all right, unchain Big Zeke, and he's like, "We're cutting trees."
Yep.
I wrote a ballad about it.
I imagine that's a David Bowie song that didn't quite make it to the album.
Yeah.
It would have gone Space Odyssey and then Big Zeke.
Yeah, that's right. The Ballad of Big Zeke.
Yeah.
Big Zeke and the tree what couldn't be cut. Just imagine David Bowie singing that.
Right, very existential on that album. The tree represents life, you know? Mm-hmm. I played Prince of Persia 2008. I know about trees of life.
Yeah. What?
I actually didn't play it, but I watched 9 Gear Crow play it.
Yeah.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
What would you like me to do? Stuff a penny in it?
How about I look at the keys and you get burned for change?
Do you have a screwdriver I can borrow?
Why don't you stuff a penny in it, Sheriff?
Gotcha.
Ooh! Alan Wake with his big town attitude.
That's right. And I thought the Taken were rude.
Ooh!
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump.
Barry's got a crush on the sheriff.
Told him to hurry up.
Hey, I mean, she is attractive in a small town way.
And then the lights went out.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, that's not good. Let's hope we don't get that call anytime soon.
Oh.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Well, that's not good.
The skeleton of Bucktooth Charlie is outside the window clacking 3 bottles together.
It's telling Barry return the toupee or suffer my curse. And he's like, no, I'm going bald. Male pattern baldness is a real problem.
No, it looks really good on me.
But I look so fashionable.
You don't understand, Charlie. I'm handsome. I'm handsome, Charlie.
Hey, more coffee to fuel our addiction.
That's right. There's nothing I like better than getting all hopped up on caffeine and running around brandishing a hunting rifle.
Yup. Also in Alan Wake.
Don't judge me.
Hey, look, it's a lantern. How about you just fuck off, why don't you?
Man, I can't believe that you're walking past the lens of God.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Again, it's like I said in the last episode, it's the Ark of the Covenant.
That's right. I can't believe you're turning up your nose at all that Nazi melting power.
Oh god!
Oh god!
I love his fat guy waddle.
Al, it's a goddamn Honda Civic!
Way inferior to the Lincoln MXT!
Oh,
He made it inside, Wade. He's okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
it's
Actually,
fine.
we've never tried to, or we've never almost been killed
Come on,
by
Wade,
one of the
let's go
sponsors,
around. We can
except for that one ad.
I guess so, yeah. That ad was just trying to distract us so that we would get overtaken by the darkness.
That's the reason that I don't feel very good. I've been shilled too.
I'll find a way out and meet you two out back.
Are you sure?
I'm fine. Besides, there's all sorts of useful stuff in here.
Look at this, Al! X-ray glasses.
Wasn't anywhere near that.
I found one of those novelty noses and glasses. The Taken will never recognize me now.
Don't worry, Al.
While you're making your way around to him, you occasionally hear, and Barry's like, ha ha ha! Just making him sit on whoopee cushions to kill
Whoopee
them.
cushion, Al. Got a squeaky hammer.
Amos Gunderson. That is the most fur trapper name I have ever heard.
That is a pretty American name.
Mods, please rename me to Amos Gunderson.
Ah, that's right. The C stands for... whatever.
The C stands for anything you want it to.
The C stands for running joke.
Yup.
No. What's wrong
So
with the garbage?
I was shaking my camera at that garbage can because those garbage cans reflect light in the exact same way that manuscript pages
we can
do.
make it through the bookstore.
I keep thinking that the garbage cans are manuscripts, but they're not.
Hi, Doc. I've got
Are you
it.
sure it's
Don't
not
worry
because
about
you're
it.
part raccoon?
Sarah, about time somebody showed up.
Anyway.
One of these days I'll kill somebody.
Are you a little forest bandit?
Hey, yup, it's me.
I'm gonna call you Bandit from now on.
Please do, yup. Welcome to Alan Wake with Skippy and the Bandit.
Sooner you can all get
Skippy and the Bandit, Skippy and the Bandit, Skippy and the Bandit.
Let me keep it open.
Oh, Barry, when did you get here?
Of being the sheriff.
I've been here the whole time, Al.
Boy, look at all those copies of The Sudden Stop.
Yeah,
Great.
they're really big fans. They only get one book per year, so they gotta make it count.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Me neither, Alan.
Typical writer. I hate everything I write. I'm so bad.
Right, like that was completely unrelated to the goings on in the game. He's just going through that phase.
He's just totally fishing for a fucking compliment.
Right,
And now
like,
he's
he
like
was-
super offended that she's not like, no, Ellen, you're like actually great.
Right, he was expecting her to say, "Oh no, your writing has merit. You have value as an artist." No validation for you, New Yorker.
That's right. That's why he went upstairs in a huff so she couldn't see him
That's
cry.
the way to the child.
We knew, though. You and I, we knew about Alan's struggles.
Absolutely.
Artistes like us, we know that struggle very well.
Yeah, man. I used to be a professional writer. That is a true fact.
That's impressive. I
Yeah.
used to be a professional dirtbag. Oh no, wait, I still am, actually. Sorry.
Oh, he's just a little dirtbag Jacobs.
Yep, that's me.
Are you sitting there listening to Iron Maiden?
Anyway.
Aw, come on, Bandit. Don't be like that. Well, why don't you pick up a can of peaches with your little human-like hands and gnaw it open?
Oh, that would be adorable.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I'm not skilled with opening cans. Hunting rifles, however, boy am I a pro, let me tell you.
Whew, I tell you, a little raccoon with a hunting rifle certainly is the most cute terrifying thing
I'm
I've
gonna get
heard.
Pastor Howard a
The,
piece of my
the
mind
hunted
about this.
has become the
I told him to
hunter.
get it fixed.
That's right.
the most adult Rocket Raccoon remake.
Oh no, Rocket Raccoon, so cute.
Speaking of cute, look at him fly. How adorable.
Wee, he just wanted to take a smoke break.
Well, he is smoking. His corpse is smoking.
Yeah.
Fatty acids are good for your heart.
Only in moderation.
Wow, holy crumbs, man. Speaking of fatty assholes, I'm hearing a lot of guinea pig fighting going on.
No, he said acid. Fuck.
Oh, my mistake. See, I couldn't hear on account of all the squealing.
I gotcha. I hope it picks up on your microphone so I can amplify it and then have the guinea pigs be co-commentators.
Are you kidding? Then I'd have to pay them union rates.
Well, we survived. We survived Deerfest.
I like the deli and grocery tent.
What, like, I wonder how long it took them to set that up. Like, is there a grocery, okay, is there a deli that they just, like, U-hauled everything over here?
Okay, it's open.
This is a warning sign for church, too. You better not say any swears.
You'd better watch out. You'd better not cry. You'd better not pout. I'm telling you why. 'Cause God is watching and he'll be very upset with you.
Oh, very upset.
Yeah.
And it's not the nice one either.
No, it's Alan Wake.
That's right. Yeah, he will turn. It's Thomas Zane. He will pinch you with his. He'll pinch you with his nippers.
with his grabby claws.
Yeah.
We keep them
He'll give you such a goose.
Why?
well.
Thomas Zane. Thomas Zane is an old ghost story in the Alan Wake universe. He comes to give you titty twisters in the night if you're a bad little boy or girl.
He will pinch you in your fat little belly with his cold metal claws. He'll just be like, I will pinch you now because you have been a naughty boy. I'm Thomas Zane.
I decided to give the children the dreaded purple nurple.
Oh, a purple nurple with metal claws could be lethal.
Beware the atomic wedgie of Thomas Zane.
Oh my goodness, cause of death was extreme bullying. Actually, I shouldn't joke about that because that does.
Oh. That's a little too real, Skippy Granola.
A little
This is a
too
comedy
on the
show.
nose. If you see something, say something, children. Like if you
That's
see a
right.
big, burly park ranger with an axe. Or two of them in close quarters.
They're twins, yeah. This is where they hang out. The only thing about Sheriff Breaker being your companion that kind of annoys me is that she doesn't seem to quite understand the burning away the darkness concept. She just kind of blasts away, and it's like, you're throwing off my aim, lady.
She's new at this. Cut her some slack.
I mean, yeah, I appreciate that she's trying to help, but like, maybe leave the shooting to the shooter and the sheriffing to the sheriff.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, maybe she could be like, all right, now simmer down, boys.
Yeah.
Maybe you all ought to go home and sleep this off.
That is a very small town sheriff thing to say.
Guess that one saw the light.
Oh.
You could learn so much from Barry Allen.
Tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
Not Barry Allen like the Flash. Barry
Vampires.
He's got Christmas lights.
I approve of the Christmas lights. You know
He
what?
has become
Like,
the destroyer.
We are, like, they intend for you to chuckle at that, to get a yuck out of Barry wearing something silly, but I think that's a really smart idea.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. And the headlamp frees up your hand too,
Yeah.
which is really smart.
Yeah, think about it. It's just smart. Barry, this is why Barry's a good agent. because he's intelligent in all the right ways, and not intelligent in a lot of other ways.
Yeah, he's that perfect combination, you know, in that he's smart enough to get it done, but still kind of goofy so he doesn't overshadow the talent.
Exactly. Or lack of talent in Alan's case.
Right. It's like a good LP co-commentator. You want somebody who's gonna, you know, who's not gonna embarrass you, but you don't want somebody who steals the show.
I would be okay with you stealing the show. That's fine.
I already have.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I
can't believe
Billy.
I can't believe that Skippy Granola wrote my life. I never imagined it could have been possible.
It's true. I am sorry for the kidney stones, but it was necessary for the drama, because a story has to be organic.
That's right. I opened the LP and watched it. In it, I opened the LP and watched it. Oh, no!
Wasn't that your initial concept for this LP?
Yes, actually. Yes, it was. You know what? Now is probably a good time to talk about that, actually. Because we're getting to the point in Alan Wake and this Let's Play where that may become relevant pretty soon. My initial framing for this Let's Play was going to be that it was like me documenting the Let's Play, right? I had this weird, like, outside ARG story, like Marble Hornets style, where I would get a tape, like I would find some old VHS tapes and put them in my shed and be like, oh, I found these weird tapes, let's watch them together. And then over the course of the LP, it would like mature into like, oh my gosh, this has all happened before. It's like the Let's Play is telling foreshadowing events in my real life. It would get deeper than that. But the reason that didn't happen is because it got cold and I didn't want to go outside anymore.
I gotta tell you, man, you put so much effort into your LPs. It is phenomenal.
You know, it's funny you say that because, like, that's one of the things I love about doing Let's Plays, right? Is, like, putting that amount of effort in to make people go, like, holy fuck, what? It's great. I love it.
So, folks watching, I hope you appreciate the amount of blood, sweat, and tears that our friend C. Jacobs has put into this, and that I have summarily ruined.
You said a better joke than I was going to say. You said blood, sweat, and tears, and I was about to say and semen, but you went in a different direction, and I'm glad you did.
Calcified urea. Actually, that's not true. You took time off like a fucking baby.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, guys. Are you sure that you want to be flying in a helicopter?
In gale force winds like this?
Like you know that Barbara Jagger or whatever, the evil witch has hurricane powers, right?
I mean, that's fine. Listen, if people have flown helicopters in hurricanes before.
Yeah, but were those people buried?
No, and also they probably aren't alive anymore after doing that. But, I mean, they've done it.
Sure, I guess.
It is possible to like, fly a helicopter in gale force winds. Whether the helicopter will land is open to debate.
Of course. Woo!
I like this segment. I kind of wish that the game had backloaded all of like the defend your position segments, because there was one in the last episode. There's, I think, 2 in this episode, and then there's another one in the next episode. But up until now, there haven't been any, you know? It's very strange order that they decided to do this in, but I really appreciate this segment. I think it's cool.
You had to learn to get good.
Exactly. Also, as much as I wish you could, you can't get hit by those. Like, if you are near them when they come down, it'll just, like, kind of, like, impotently shove you out of the way.
Just nudge you aside, like pushing aside a pea on a plate with a chopstick.
Right, exactly. Alan Wake, he doesn't like his food to touch.
That's right. I gotta separate my mashy potatoes from my turkey.
Exactly. Man, okay. That creates a very sad image in my head of Alan Wake, like, alone, because, like, his wife is off doing her photography job, and, like, Alan Wake alone sits down at his typewriter with the Hungry Man meal that he just microwaved.
It's a pound of food and of despair.
Exactly. He like microwaves it for like he reads the directions and is like, microwave for 6 minutes, then stir. I don't have time for that. There's writing to do. So he microwaves it for 5 minutes instead, and then like the potatoes are a little bit crunchy, and he's like, no, why does this always happen?
Oh, and the brownie is like just still gloop.
Oh, poor Alan Wake.
I tell you, his loneliness is as bitter as the Hungry Man brownie is sweet. It's a metaphor, folks. It's a writer thing.
Yup, I've heard about that. Alan Wake, I believe, has done a couple of those. Or at least he's tried.
I suppose technically it was a simile, which is really more of an Alan Wake kind of thing.
A simile. Like a metaphor, but lazier.
That's right.
Man, I'm really getting beat up. Like, Alan Wake's clothes should be really frayed right now. Yeah, doing cool things in the cutscene that I didn't do in the gameplay.
Well, yeah, man. Well, thank goodness we were finally able to evacuate the American embassy.
Let's hope a missile doesn't come out of nowhere. Oh no, Barbara Jagger's got a Nikita.
Oh no! Where did she get a stinger?